So here's my second chat with Electric Chris, Chris van der Stock. Have a good look. I think you'll enjoy this one. Well, hello, Chris. Welcome back. I mean, it wasn't not too long ago that we were talking before. And
no. Funny that.
And we'll be seeing each other in a day or so at Sydney.
We are. It's, what day? It's Tuesday today now, yeah? And you,
So
me will be there Thursday. And it
you
starts
get there
on
Thursday, and we're having a meet up on Thursday night.
Hey,
Yes.
we should do a promo now for that. Can we?
Come to the Everything Electric show in Sydney.
Let me look it up, shall we? I'll look it up for everybody. You want to talk to it?
Well, yes, you can get a 20% discount on the tickets, and there's two codes I've heard: EE for Everything Electric, AU 25 for this year, and then EE Sydney 20, 25 or whatever the discount is.
Love it. I'm not being a very good producer for you here. I'm trying to be a good.
I will be there both Friday, Saturday, possibly Sunday morning. I think my flight leaves just after midday to come back. And the other thing is, it's also in Melbourne in November, and I've just booked the tickets today.
Awesome.
Flight, which is I did it on frequent fly points, so it's cost me frequent fly points. No cash.
The worst possible value ever, but doesn't matter. I like not paying for stuff.
Well, I've got so many.
Yeah.
So might as well try and use them.
Nigel, that's a good problem to have.
Yes, it is. So I thought I'll just use a few of them up.
Yeah. Hey, the show program's out, and you know what's exciting me? They're going to be doing. I'm trying to find the show program. There's a show program. There it is. They're going to be doing like live reviews, which is going to be really awesome. So that's good. You know. How do I zoom in here? Here we go. So
the last two that we've been to, the first one was okay, but the second one was much better, and I'm expecting this one to be even more betterist.
Yes, I like your English. English is good.
Yes, no, my English is gooderist.
Yes, there you go. And here you go on the different stage that they've got. Which stage is it going to be on? It's in the live EV arena, sponsored by Amber, Australian company, folks.
We don't have them in WA though, do we?
No, you've only got the one company. Get over it. I believe this surprise car at 4:15 or 4:35 on Friday is going to be the new Tesla Model Y.
Car.
It's going to be supposed to be the new Tesla Model Y. It's not much of a surprise. The secret's out.
It's a Tesla Model Y.
Yeah. So how exciting. And look, lots of places, lots of things to look at.
Yes.
So much to do. So
you definitely need a day to get through it.
Yeah, go there. And hey, I'll throw this out here now. I've got 3 or 4 free tickets. So how about if you comment below, Nigel, you can pick someone. And you just got to, you need to get contact us somehow. So we'll work out the details later. Nigel, do you have a contact me page?
No, but on my YouTube thing, you can click it and go to my email.
Oh, yeah. That's all they need.
Which is grumpyoldbastard@protonmail.com.
Love it.
If you can't remember that, you're an idiot.
Yeah, fantastic. All right, so we'll choose 4 random people to get some free tickets to the show. That's for all 3 days. So how about we do 2 and 2? We'll do that so that if someone wants to take their friend with them, they can. So then I'll be seeing you both in Sydney and in Melbourne, Nigel.
Yes.
All right, this is awesome. This is very good.
That's something like the 16th, 17th, 18th of November.
There you go. I must make sure I get time off work. So thanks for a reminder.
Okay. Yeah. I'll just, where are we? November. No, it's the 14th, 15th, 16th, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
And I forget where it is. It's at Melbourne, somewhere.
You're good on the details.
Oh, look, it's November. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
Awesome. Awesome. Radio. This is all good. This is all good stuff. Oh, what have you got for us, Nige? What do you want to talk
Well,
about, mate?
a couple of things. Look, we've all heard about these Tesla mega packs, and they're putting in 5 squillion terabytes of storage or what have you.
Yeah.
And it's fine. I mean, these are mostly LFP batteries now, but there's a couple of other ways of storing this electricity supply during the day when the sun's out. So you've got your pumped hydro, which is here now. In China, they are building, if I can just get the right bloody page up, no, not that one, this one. They are building a 100 megawatt hour gravity battery.
Wow.
Do you know what a gravity battery is?
Yeah, well, there's a few different ideas here. So
Yeah, this
that,
is
that
basically using concrete blocks and
yeah. Okay.
yeah. So
I was gonna say the water type where they just pump the water up the hill when renewable energy is free and abundant during the daytime, and then they release it hydro dam style at night time.
That's hydro pumped hydro, but this is actually
it's no longer a concept, because last time I saw it was a video, like a concept video.
No, it's actually the 100 megawatt hour battery is it Rudong, and it's a gravity battery. So it's there. So they use what they call gravity bricks, but they're actually very heavy. I think they weigh a ton or something. Concrete. They're not pure concrete. They've got a mixture in there. And it's situated right next to a wind farm, which makes it very sensible.
Wow.
And when there's spare power, it gets all the bricks lifted up. And they're also moved in because they don't have cranes on every stack. So they can have half a dozen cranes working. So one's letting them down, another one's getting ready to let one down. So they've got a constant power supply, and it's the same taking them up. Look, I think that this is great. It doesn't take up a huge amount of room.
Yeah.
It doesn't take a lot of thinking. It's just use a little simple computer type thing to analyze, putting them up, putting them down. And it's compact. It's probably in a smaller area than the equivalent in Tesla power mega packs and whatever else.
I do hope, though, because concrete is such an energy intensive product.
Yes, that was
that they've done everything they can.
Concrete with additives to make it less. But once they're built, they say it's got at least a 30 to 35 year lifespan, which is a little bit more than a mega pack or battery storage system.
Yeah.
So look, I think that this is a great idea. Now, this is a 25 megawatt, 100 megawatt hour. So that'll keep going for at least 4 hours.
Wow. That's very impressive. At what, probably a few 100,000 homes? Probably.
Yeah, I don't know. 25 megawatts will supply 75,000 homes.
It's not insignificant. Considering, like you said, its footprint's pretty good. And comparing that to, let's say, a gas peaker plant, which is similar power in Australia, like they are typically small. That's pretty good. All right. I give it to them.
And the round trip efficiency, they reckon, is 80%. Which, I mean, that's a damn sight better than a petrol engine.
No, definitely. That's very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
And as I said, it's got a 35-year operating life.
Wow. That's awesome. All right. Now, can I hijack the screen? I want to about two.
There's
Right.
another energy storage system
Yeah.
that is also quite nice, and that's actually near you. I don't know if you've heard of a place, Broken Hill.
I
There's a
have.
mine there,
Yeah.
and there's underground mine,
Right.
and there's a Canadian company called Hydrostore
Uh-huh.
that is planning on building a gas, a compressed gas storage system.
Right.
So it's going to be a 200 megawatt,
Oh,
1600 megawatt hour compressed air storage facility. They're going to build it down in the mine,
yep.
and that will keep 8 hours supply of power there.
That's awesome. I've seen this. I think Tom Scott, who's since retired from YouTube, did a video about one over in Europe somewhere, and they
Hmm.
actually work.
Now this is
Explain
at the
explain it.
Potosi mine
Explain it.
site near Broken Hill.
Yeah, explain it. It's pretty impressive tech.
It's incredible tech. Basically, with the spare power, they pump compressed air into compressed air containers, and they'll be underground. So there'll be, if there's any danger of them blowing up, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then when you need the power, they let the compressed air out, and I'm assuming it spins a turbine to generate the electricity.
Fantastic.
Um,
I'm trying to be as
so
not as loud as possible, trying to find a
yeah,
video by Tom Scott about this.
yeah. So the initial agreement
Mm,
requires Hydrostore to reserve up to 50 megawatts of capacity from
mhm,
this project, representing up to 250 megawatt hours of storage, to
mhm.
provide a reliable backup power supply for the 17,000 people living in Broken Hill.
That's incredible. What a first up, I love the technology and how clever that is. And just the fact that Australia were doing this. This is not Australia. This is the
I
Gina
know.
Reinhardt country. Do we need to remind ourselves of that?
Look, I mean, it is a Canadian company, Hydrostore,
They
but
haven't told Gina, have they?
no, I
I think
don't
we're in
think we
trouble.
better tell Gina.
We're in trouble. And
No,
someone better not tell the LMP. Hmm.
no, and don't tell Woodside, because they want to sell them natural gas to use as the compressed storage.
Exactly. And also and store the CO2 underground because, carbon capture and storage is working so good.
Yes. So I thought, as far as energy storage systems go, these are great.
Hmm.
They're different. That you don't have to rely on your lithium batteries. Look, pumped hydro, but over here in WA, we don't exactly have a lot of hills. So putting pumped hydro up, there's nowhere to pump it to.
Okay.
Because when I spoke to our Minister for the Environment
Mm.
a year or two ago, I said, "What about pumped hydro?" And he said, "Yeah, look, we found one place in WA,
Just one place. That,
one
that, that, that
place."
would have, that would have to surely. You got any tunnels anywhere? They've excavated some ground and they've got to put the soil somewhere.
Well, only mines
Uh,
and
okay. Well,
so
there you
on.
go. Mines could work. They could flood
I was
down.
going to say, yeah, look, there's plenty of mines with big holes in the ground.
Yeah, that's the thing. I remember
Yeah,
Mythbusters. They used to do the explosive testing at abandoned, sites like that, and they always tend to have this massive bit of water at the bottom because gravity.
yes, a lot of these holes in the ground do fill up over time.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
All right.
it's something to consider. But these are some ideas where you don't have to rely on anything.
Yeah,
You can stick it underground. You can build a brick thing and use that.
yeah, yeah. That's good.
So I think that it's a bloody good idea.
Excellent. All right. Now, can I talk about the two things that are interrelated? I don't
Yes.
mean to stir. Um, I just might, and I apologize in advance if I do. Um, so today, I'm just going to share my screen if I can. Share a window, and I want to share this window. Righty. It's coming like yesterday. There we go. So This is an old story just from back in January. That's on the Electric Vehicle Council's website. And
Yes.
last year, you probably saw many a time, some media circles claiming that electric vehicle sales were down. It's a signal that these things aren't popular, that no one's going to buy them, and you should just stick with your petrol and hybrid and diesel vehicles and stuff to the electric vehicles, right? Anyway, we all knew that thankfully in Australia, we actually came out on top. There's like 114,000.
114,000 electric
Yeah,
vehicles.
yeah. And year on year, we surpassed 2023 at 9.65%. So we almost broke 10% of new car sales that are electric. So yay us. And worldwide, by the way, it also went up. So fantastic, because you know what the media does. And nothing against the guys over at the Driven, which I think is a great website. They do a lot of very good stuff. They're advocating for electric vehicles, but they can't not help themselves get on the old bandwagon of jumping on Tesla, saying Tesla's doomed. And so I've got to segue.
Yeah, well,
I've got to segue to
it's
this story. So, year on year,
yes,
81% down. Tesla sales, 50% down. But this
yeah,
is
but
just
which
looking.
district in which country are they referring to?
Well,
Because
it's
they
it's all
they
about
cherry
timing.
pick.
It's all about timing. And look, Giles, again, great journalist. He did note here that it's because people are waiting on the new Model Y. Okay, and there's probably some other factors here, but
But they didn't put that in the title there. Model
no,
3 down more than 80% because
yeah,
waiting for what? No, it's
exactly.
called clickbait.
It is, and unfortunately, YouTube, you have to do that, folks. And I too don't apologize for doing it. If it makes you
Look,
click on the damn video, great,
we
because
all do it now and again. I try not to do it all the time,
mm,
but anyway.
yeah,
But
yeah,
then you've only got to look at the Tesla Model Y sales.
mhm,
The new refresh Model Y sold out in Australia, the launch edition.
the
You
launch,
can't get it.
yeah, yeah, too late.
So
Your
yeah,
performance boost is gone.
the sales have tanked, haven't they? Because it's sold out, there's none to order, so the
Yeah,
sales are plummeting.
yeah, exactly. And so technically, and as intimated here by Giles, is that whenever new car sale data is out, it's always about actual sales, deliveries. About deliveries. They're not about the orders that people have right now. So people have been waiting for the new Model Y. So the lead up to that announcement, when there was a lot of talk about the Juniper model, and I love Gin, I love Juniper. We're talking about a car, not to confuse them. Everyone was like, I think it's going to come soon. Even I predicted it. I thought about selling my car. Seriously, I put it on, on what do you call it, the sales site, car sales, in readiness to actually, plonk down some cash. But then I was giving I was getting really bad offers, like $45,000 for a not even 2-year-old car. So I thought, I'm not going to take a bath on $30,000, so I'll keep my car. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Anyway, so people were delaying purchase, and then it was announced, and then everyone's put the cash down and they're waiting for those May, June deliveries. And I think people who were thinking about the new Model 3 because it's new have now also decided, you know what, for not much more coin, I can stretch for the new Tesla Model Y. It's going to give you more space, newer features. Supposedly it's a great car. Early reviews are in and they're very good. And so they too are waiting to May. And so for the next, I don't know, we're in March now. For the next several months, we're just going to have these continuous
Yeah, no,
headlines.
next 3 months.
Yeah, it is really annoying. And yeah, I get that there's been unfortunately an uptick in hybrid vehicles in Australia. My gosh.
My neighbour, I have just looked in his garage and he's got
Mm.
a BYD C Line 6.
Is that, wait, no, the C line, is that that ute truck thing, the ute cab?
No, that's the Shark. This is the
Okay.
C Line 6, which is a plug-in hybrid.
Yeah, BYD, mate. Like BYD's been doing hybrids for years over in China, and when they first announced
Yes.
Australia, it was supposed to be only electric, and they've caved in. They've caved in, and the cab ute that's out. I got excited when I first
It's
saw it
for
because
the
I heard
old dollars.
battery. It's about the dollars, right? And our appetite over here for those cab ute trucks and the like that have typically some tax incentives or tax breaks rather for traders and stuff like that. You know, they love them. We as Aussies like SUVs, and just this is a temporary inflection. And I'm not trying to pump up Tesla anyway. I'm not a stockholder, no declared interest here. Just, you know, sometimes you know, if you're going to do a clickbait title, maybe just do it in the first point or in the second one. I don't know. I get it. I get it. What are your thoughts, Nige?
Look, I do tend to agree that you can cherry pick data. Now, who was it who said there are lies, damn lies, and statistics?
Yes, good one. Very good. Very good.
That author, yeah.
Yeah.
So, as I said, you can cherry pick your stats to prove anything you like.
Yeah.
I learned this back in the 70s, early 70s at medical school, when we were talking about the incidence of diseases. And the lecturer said, did you know that 100% of people that clean their teeth die? And I go, you know what? He's absolutely right.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
They will die. Yes, okay, fine.
Yeah.
So after that, I have always treated statistics with a little bit of suspicion. So when I see that down 81%, I go, well, what are you measuring?
Yeah, exactly. So anyway,
but not everybody's as clever as you and I.
I don't know. I know. And again, I support Tesla, its mission, it's people who work there, the clever engineers, the designers, you name it. Just not Elon right now, just to be clear. Anyway.
Yeah, okay. But he only owns 13% of Tesla. So they're all trying to stop sales and do that. They're not harming Elon.
No.
They're harming people like me who've got Tesla shares.
Okay. Yeah. So, all right, let's move on. we'll stay away from the politics of America.
Trump, no. Okay.
Yeah. All right. What's your next story?
Oh, crap.
I can go on because I've got an interrelated story.
No. You know how Norway, as of the 1st of January this year, had stopped gas cars from being sold in Norway.
Yeah.
And I was even talking about it. They're the first country in the world to ban gas cars, and they're going all electric. Well, actually, back in August last year, there was another country that stopped. And when I read this, I mean, it was actually published back in August 2024, that this country called Ethiopia have banned importing gas cars.
Wow.
What?
Of all the countries, so surprised.
They have, well, they've got fuel shortages and so on. So they've now got a lot of electric vehicles. So this driver, he says, I no longer line up for petrol on the road. Ha ha. So because he's got his Toyota BZ4X. Oh, bloody. Oh, well. Hey, look, it's a start. But they're trying to rapidly transition to EVs. And they've done a great job. Here is an electric bus assembly at a factory in Addis Ababa.
I can't say that.
I can say that. I can even spell it, THAT. So they're just going gangbusters on shifting from gasoline to electric vehicles.
Now, where's this coming from? Is this coming from government? Are they leading the charge here?
Yes, it's the government. They actually brought in a Trump-style 200% tariff on gas cars and scrapped the tariff on electric vehicles.
Good on
so, yeah, but they've got a lot of power. They've got a hydropower plant on the River Nile.
Yeah.
So they've got plenty of power. But there's not a lot of people in Ethiopia. There's only about 1.2 million people. Okay. and there's only about one car for every 100 people. So look, it's not a big market,
No.
but I'm just I think this is just brilliant that a country like Ethiopia
Yep.
has gone and basically stopped the importation of gas-powered cars and wants EVs, and they're even building that. They're minibuses, by the way. They're not, big 40-seater buses. They're minibuses. They're building their own electric minibuses there.
Oh, okay.
I think good on them.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, I'm impressed. All right, now I want to I want to go back to this story because it's again interrelated to the first two. I'm feeling like a stereo mood today. I don't know what it is, but I saw these sexy stalks appear on a Facebook forum today, and I knew as soon as it was posted to get the popcorn out and enjoy the comments. Because, yeah,
They've got these sexy buttons. Is this the same company?
same company. So they've got their own stalks now that you can retrofit to your 2023, 2024 Model Y, 3, sorry, that doesn't have them. And doing so, you just access the OBD port, whatever it's called, in the driver's A pillar. So it's very easy to install. It's reversible. I'm not selling this. I don't have a referral link. I should have a referral link. Nige, get one now. Yeah. And anyway, and I just found the comments. I'm not going to share them here because although it was a public Facebook group, I'm not going to start sharing the comments there. But the defense for people saying, I've got a Model 3, it's not an issue. The Tesla Model 3 owners who had the old version, and they were saying, like, I don't know how you guys put up with it. The Model 3 new owners saying it's the worst decisions ever by Tesla. The comment section was so divisive, it was too funny to be true. And I got a good kick out of it, and I hope other people did too. And I think this is I think a telling theme, right? And here's how I'm going to try and link it together. Here's the segue, right? So remember before I was saying that there's some Model 3 owners who maybe decided against getting it and decided to go to the Model Y. Hear me out. Hear me out. Just wait. They might have done so because the indicator or lack thereof in the Model 3 was so annoying. They said, I'd rather a car, the new Model Y, that's actually got the indicator stalk. Oh, hey, all right, stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. And I did a bit of research because I've been a bit annoyed this last month. I've had no less than 3 different cars that I've been reviewing, and all of them have got the EU regulation around speed advisories. That's a requirement to meet, the safety testing program over there, that you need to have speed sign recognition or warnings rather, and intelligent speed assist and stuff like that. And I have to look up the actual regulation name, but there's a name for it. And it's called the General Safety Regulation GSR2 under EU regulations. That's basically
GSR. That's gunshot residue, isn't it?
No. GSR2. Don't mix my words. Anyway, so that requires car makers to be able to get a 5-star European rating, which basically what most car makers do, by the way. So they get their cars tested in America and in Europe, and then they apply for that 5-star rating to be transferred to, say, to ANCAP or to the New Zealand version. They don't go re-crash the cars. They basically say, this is an identical car and it meets that because of these reasons. Yeah. So when we buy brand new cars in Australia, you're going to get the annoying, you're going over the speed limit by 1 kilometer an hour, and it pings at you. It's very annoying. What else? It's got to have autonomous emergency braking. So Teslas have that. Driver drowsiness and attention warning. Now, they could turn the camera on. Well, actually, the camera is supposedly on, but they don't use it for that feature, right? Emergency lane keep assist. Teslas have that. So on and so forth. There's stuff in there. But the key one that was new in this legislation that was put in 2022, and I think comes in this year now, yes, is that there has to be a minimum of physical controls, including an indicator stalk.
Yes, they brought that out in response to the fact that Teslas didn't have them.
Yep. And so, just playing into the whole thing around people delaying purchase of Teslas right now because they want the new Model Y because of an indicator stalk. There you go. I got there.
At the end of the day, the indicator stalk, look, there was a big hoo-ha when Teslas came out and they didn't got one screen in the middle. Oh, but I need to have something in front of me. Why? My question was, why? Oh, because it's quicker to look down to see your speed. And I'm going, so I measured it. And it was 1.5 inches to 2 inches more from looking there to down to down. And I'm just thinking the speed that your eyes can move, boy, yeah, it's going to save microseconds. So, but it's change. People don't like change. Then they took the stalks out and they put buttons on the thing, and people were up in arms about it. Yeah. Now, the one thing I will agree on them is when you're going around a roundabout and you need to change, you've got a problem. And I cannot see, I mean, unless you've got the drive-by-wire, because going around a roundabout, you'll get to there and you've already turned it the most, so you can just, that would be fine. Exactly. But it's not, you're going like this to get around. Yeah. And that could be a problem.
And also car parking as well.
Unless Tesla did it automatically.
Yeah. I did this not intentionally. I was filming a video on the very issue, and I was in a car park, and when you come around, say you've just done a bit of a right turn into the parking lane, and there's a spot immediately to my right or left. It's to my left. And so I turned the corner, so my steering wheel was now not, centered, and I wanted to go back left there. And I have video of me doing this, going,
yes, hold on, yes,
yeah, exactly,
yeah.
And
so in that instance, a stalk is definitely useful.
Oh, definitely. And I need to get back into Tesla because, I've put out a recent video about how the Ioniq 5 is lane keep assist, lane centering, all that sort of stuff, assisted driving, essentially like autopilot, basic autopilot is actually better than Tesla autopilot necessarily right now.
Well, hold on. Is that just the basic autopilot that it comes with? Because what about the enhanced autopilot?
It's better than that.
Okay, but full self-driving, it won't be better than that.
Probably not, but let's face it, full self-driving is not worth it in Australia. Don't buy it. It's a waste of money.
Isn't it coming? They have changed the order page 2 weeks. They've changed the order page to say, I mean, it was full self-driving. This will be coming soon. Now it says full self-driving supervised.
Curious. And when? 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
That's always the joke, folks, by the way. That's the joke. Elon Musk on the
Elon Musk joke, yes.
Yeah, on Twitter land. And you know why? There's a big lawsuit that's been put together, class action, where people are trying to sue them, saying that the promised features hasn't come. And it's now 6 years since almost the Model 3 was delivered. And I feel for those people. If I purchased my Model Y and I paid for full self-driving.
I know people that had a Model S and X and paid for it. Now, okay, it was only about $2,500, but we're talking 7-8 years ago now.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, people were saying in the comments about, you need to get back into a Tesla to try out its self-parking. Because I commented that the self-parking in the Ioniq 5 I just had was pretty mediocre, and I compared it to the Tesla because that's the last time I had that about 6 months ago. So I'll try it again soon. And I'll be curious.
That full self-driving in my Tesla app, I go to software and upgrades by full self-driving capability. So it's not saying supervised. However, I believe when you go, if I just go here. You can hold on, I'm in the wrong thing. Just let me get into this one because that's where it's all saved.
Talk amongst yourself, folks. Subscribe now if you haven't to my channel. Check the link below.
Just talk amongst yourselves, people.
Yeah. I'm propping you up. You just be quiet. I'm propping you up. So,
no, it won't let me. It won't let me go to do it. So Now it will.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so if I hold on, I'm just pulling up the Tesla website. So, window Tesla share. So I'm hoping that this is
Oh, you gotta buy one. Go buy one. Yeah, do that one.
So let's say we order, which I'm not going to do. I'm not going to
Oh,
buy a new Model Y.
but we were all ready to take down your Visa card details.
Oh, were you?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Okay, so if we go down here now, oh, it's changed. It was full self-driving supervised. They've
Just check.
taken it
A,
off.
it's AU. Yeah.
Oh, so you now, this is the launch edition, basic autopilot. So it's gone back, because when I looked earlier today, it had got full self-driving supervised, or yesterday. So yeah, but you can't get that now,
Well,
unfortunately. I don't think.
well, Elon supposedly did say that was going to come out in Q2 of 2025. So that's the American Q2. So anytime between what? Anybody? April, May, June, right? Yeah, there we go. I had to think about
March,
that.
April, May.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, oh, sorry, January, February, March. Yeah, April,
Yeah.
May, June. Yes.
Yeah, see, I was right. Hey, good me. And anyway, so start rolling at FSD in China, and then right-hand drive market should not be far behind.
Yeah.
What about
So
the other
Europe
countries?
coming.
Yeah, what about Europe? What about the UK? That would be the teller.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, just to add fuel to the fire because I'm feeling that sort of mood today. I don't know why.
You got your wooden spoon out, haven't you?
I do. All right, here we go. This is in electric. I'm just making sure it's about the Australian one. Yes, it is. Awesome. All right, I'll share this page just in case someone who actually wants to get into it. So yes, there is a class action suit that's been done by Woodsford and oh my God, JGA Sadler, and they're taken to the Federal Court of Australia, alleging that Tesla marketed and sold vehicles that were defective. Wow. And it's for purchases of Model 3 and Y between May 21 and February 25. Interesting.
Is this the one that is about the phantom braking,
It's mentioned.
or is that a different class action?
No, this is about, I think, engage automatic braking abruptly in inappropriate circumstances,
Yeah.
leading to a collision of risk. Also, that its advertised range is not what the sticker's going to get. That's WLTP, people. Doesn't matter what car you buy, get over it. Sorry, not sorry. And incapable of supporting fully autonomous or close to autonomous driving. Yeah, which is why I didn't make the video for that reason. I was actually impressed with the iOS 5 because in the past the Hyundai Kia systems were garbage, and now it's a lot better.
Yeah.
It's a lot
Look,
better.
I have actually gone and joined or put my name down for the class action against Tesla because of phantom braking.
Okay.
My car, I had phantom braking twice today.
What?
And all I'm doing, I'm driving down the road, and if there's a car turning right, my car will, and it's stopped. It is waiting. I come up, and my car slams on the anchors, and basically would stop if I didn't put my foot on the accelerator. That car is not going anywhere. It is stationary.
Wow. I
And
do
it happens
think I know the
every
issue.
single time.
Yeah, I've had that before. Down at one of the local, where I'm looking, hi Nigel, one of the local streets nearby, it does the same sort of thing. So there's actually a divided road. So there's a bit of concrete with some grass and stuff on it. And there's a bit where the car has to go across, to get to the safe sort of space, to turn onto the same road that I'm going on. And yeah, if ever the cars come into that space there and stop, like you say, it will do the phantom braking. And I'm ready because I've got my foot ready on the accelerator. On the
Yeah.
accelerator, which is completely
But
contrarian to
the
what
other interesting thing is that if that car is just sort of gradually coming to a stop,
Mm,
mine will slam on the anchors and go beep, 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 and that car will be flashing red.
yeah,
It's obviously slowing down.
yeah, yeah. Can I say, ever since they did the curvature assist,
Yeah, what the hell is that? I
I
mean,
don't know,
I've got plenty of curbs. I don't need any assistance with them.
ditto. But I just feel ever since that's come to Australia in what the last 4 months, it's just gone really, really backwards. It's quite bad now, really bad. And uh, again, the moment they plonk out full self-driving, I might seriously, I don't maybe I don't know. There's other cars out there that also do the equivalent, and I was
Yeah,
in the
look,
Polestar
I
4,
mean,
Kia EV5, Ioniq 5, the BMW i3. They all have similar, if not better, systems.
yeah. Look, if they do bring out that full self-driving Tesla,
Mm,
I'm going to jump on it because, as you know, I was in America in July. I had a
mm,
Model Y, put FSD on. It was 12.6.3. They're up to 13.2.8 or something now.
mm,
And it was phenomenal, even back then.
mm.
And it's only got better. So I would just love to have something like that here. It was very relaxing. I mean, obviously, you're driving on the wrong side of the road rather than the left side of the road.
Yeah,
So yeah, it was just absolutely brilliant.
very good, very good.
So I would jump on it.
Excellent. All right. You got anything else for me, Nige? I'm a bit light on stories today,
Yeah,
so
no, that's all I actually had today. Yeah, the two storage systems and dear old Ethiopia.
there you go.
So look, you know, I thought that
I've,
was.
I've got some mean comments if you want to have a bit of a chuckle.
Oh yes, as long as they're not directed at me.
Oh, there might be. I don't know. Shall we have a look? Let's have a look.
Go on.
Share this window. Share this window. Um, this is on one of my videos. Uh, this
Nose
is.
tool sucks. Ah,
I think that's how many. Well, not many. That's how some Tesla Model 3 owners feel, and others will just defend it till the end of days. And I don't know. Whatever. Moving on. Moving on. I thought that was funny. I don't bother responding to mean comments, by the way. I just
yeah,
speak.
but you see, I mean, in Australia we have a lot of roundabouts, whereas in America they don't.
Exactly right. Good point. Very good point. Here's another one. This was about the fuel savings by going electric.
This was on what video? Sorry.
So about the fuel savings by going electric. And
Oh, right.
yeah,
Yeah, shows a fixation on saving a few bucks to have a heavily compromised vehicle. Poor
well,
guy.
I know
Poor,
it must
yeah.
suck whenever it gets to $2.20 per liter, and you have to fill up that 100-liter tank.
Once
and,
again,
and
my car hit 100% this afternoon, full
mhm,
for free off the
yeah,
sun.
yeah, I know, right? I just find these comments hilarious, but again, I don't respond, but I do like looking at them. You
Yeah,
are
you haven't seen.
delusional. You are delusional. Clearly, you haven't seen every other video on YouTube.
I get comments like that as well.
I believe you told me this figure one day, and again, you might be lying because it's a stat. Supposedly per hour, there's something like 50,000 videos uploaded to YouTube. You ever heard that one
Oh,
before?
more than that.
Is it crazy? It's a huge number, right?
It's more than that.
Yeah, so you,
I
you
mean,
couldn't
we've
begin to
got
watch all the
Buckley's
videos on
chance
YouTube.
uploading a few a week.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know anybody who could watch every single video on YouTube because you would run out of life. You would run out of days living. You'll
And that
become
would be before
unalive.
you got the next hour's worth done.
Yeah, yeah. And then finally, the problem with wind and solar is the massive material inputs and land requirements. Much better just to stick the straw in the ground and collect liquid power. Make America great again.
Lovely Rosie Barnes gave me a statistic,
Yeah.
and that was all you need to do is to cover 0.1% of your land area with solar panels to make enough solar power generation to last you the 24 hours.
Wow.
You just got to store it, and it's something like 1% of the land mass for wind turbines.
Gotcha.
Because they take up a bit more of an area. So for something like, let's say 1.5% of your land area, that's not a lot.
No.
You could completely power your whole country.
Yeah, definitely.
And you are then using fusion power.
We're using nuclear. Yay.
Yeah, nuclear fusion.
Yes.
Yes.
Hang
And
on.
of course, that's
Fusion.
using hydrogen.
Fusion.
Oh, never
Whoa.
thought about that. It's using hydrogen.
What was the balloons about? Was that you? Did
No.
you just do the balloons?
No.
Oh, that's too funny. I did this, and I think I got a little reaction out from the algorithm of the.
Yeah, maybe you did, because I've noticed that. I mean, I can click this and then I get a little.
This is
ice
probably
cream
annoying the
cone.
people watching. Sorry. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. Anyway, Nigel, it's 10 p.m. I got to go to bed because otherwise I turn into a pumpkin.
Ah, yes.
Anyway, I'll see you on Thursday.
I will see you Thursday. I'll give
go
you a
up for
ring when
dinner.
I get to the hotel. We can have a meet up.
Awesome. Anyway, good talking with you, Nigel. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Thanks very much, everybody. And yeah, look out for us both in Sydney if you're coming. Pretty please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent.
All right.
All right.
Thank you very much, Chris. Goodbye.
See ya.
Well, there you have it. My second chat with Chris van der Stok, and we'll be getting together and possibly doing a few things over the weekend in Sydney at the Everything Electric show. So thanks very much. Now, while you're here, can you click that like and subscribe button below? Thank you so much. It really does help. And in the description below, there's also a link to my Ko-fi page where I have posted a video or so, and there will be more purely for those people that go to the Ko-fi page. So have a look there, and if you can help me out there, that would be really nice. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all very soon.